Stop, huh? Trip of a lifetime. Let's fucking go. All right, so I'm gonna try to put together something coherent. I don't know if that's possible. And it's funny because like I'm nervous right now. I have anxiety. Like I mean, that's what it's like. I heard Rogan talk about on a podcast with Tony Hinchcliffe, like how that's the new thing. Everyone says I have anxiety. I have anxiety, and Rogan said that people need to get out of the house more and like all that stuff and exercise more. And yeah, that's good for like the whole they have depression thing. But anxiety is like even more of like a basic thing. Like I'm doing something that I'm uncomfortable doing. I feel a little bit of pressure on it because I always be talking about podcasts. So I'm in a new place, meeting a new person. Like all these things give you anxiety. That's what life is, feeling anxiety when you're under pressure type of situations. Like the whole, I have anxiety, like I can't deal with it anymore. But the whole point of this podcast is because me and Rogan have this same exact motherfucking point of view on everything. That's why I said from day one. That's why it's always been about trying to get my shit to Rogan. But there's a bunch of things that from listening to him all the time, I have a different perspective on. And I know that if he hears what I say, he's like, oh, he's right. The kid is motherfucking right. That's why I'm the motherfucking kid, yo. Like fucking last time I tried to reach out to Rogan, I even hear him at that point say he loves when people call themselves the kid. I do that shit all the time in my rhymes. Been doing it since before Rogan was born, you know what I mean? Shit. But fucking like I'm telling you, he's been waiting his whole life to fucking meet me. But that's another thing. We've met before. I ran up to him like, yo, dog, my name is Sternworm. I'm a rapper. And his exact words to me are, I know who you are. So like that's why like I'm trying to like link up with him through Tony because I know that like it's the only chance, you know what I mean? So, but we'll see. And I thought I was gonna kill Tony, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh my god, yo, like fucking someone just starting to do stand up, you know what I mean? Like that's a perfect place to do it at. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking shatter the place with my fucking rhymes. And of course, like my rhymes get booed off the stage. I don't know how that's possible, but and everyone else goes on that show and gets to spit their whole 16-bar verse. I've counted time after time, but I got cut off here to like 14 bars, but it's his show. But I don't understand how my shit's like perceived as trash. Like everybody thinks my shit is whack. Like I don't understand how it's possible. But all right, and it's funny because 10 years ago when I was trying to get my shit to Rogan, the whole concept I was trying to bring to life was Path of Destiny. And I have a song that I'm only going to record if DJ Premier produces it called Path of Destiny. And I find Kill Tony with the bucket of destiny. So I feel like the talk is not bad, but I feel like I'm talking quick, but we'll see. All right, so like the 5 major points that like I want to talk about are one of them is how we don't need universal basic. And like, I'm not trying to act like I'm a fucking financial advisor or anything, but like, it's just stupid. Like the conversation is just so irrational and fucking like Rogan's heart is in a good place. So like he has good intentions in mind, but free universal basic income, why we don't need that, why we don't need free college tuition, why we don't need free healthcare for everybody, why people actually honk their horn. And I got honked at on my way in here. I don't even know why I got honked at. I'm assuming it's because the person hated their life, but I was just making a slight turn off of a road and like they probably didn't know I was turning into here and they might be going fast. So they had to hit their horn and honk me, but I didn't do anything wrong. I was turning into the complex. And then the last one is, art being a meritocracy because art is not a meritocracy in my opinion. But all right, so and yeah, that's about it. And so like everyone, like I go through these manic episodes and like they're 2 isolated incidents. So like I don't think that like it's gonna like keep happening, but like everyone, like when I try to tell them about it, I'm like, yo, it was like a spiritual awakening. It was the craziest shit ever happened to me. Like nobody even wants to hear it. Everybody just wants to be like, yeah, therapy and shit. Like that's all everybody talks about. But then like ever since it's happened, I've heard Rogan a few times mention that, oh, I've heard people talk about manic episodes. They are crazy. It's literally like tripping. Like for 2 weeks straight, I am just walking around tripping until it all spirals out of control and I basically lose my mind. And like the whole thing, like I say, like you go crazy. I go crazy when I have these manic episodes. I would think I go crazy. I kind of think you go normal. I think we're crazy right now. And I don't know what I believe anymore, but manic episodes are nuts. And like I have like mad shit that I write when I go through these manic episodes, like I feel like I'm like, the shit I'm writing, like I swear it's like either the future of science or just non-important gibberish, and it's probably the second one, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I don't even listen to the podcast on a regular right now. Like I just like look for the people that I want to hear the podcast of, and like my biggest criticism of the podcast would be like, and I know like he has this is why he does it like this, because like that's how it started. Like it's just a couple people talking, shooting the shit, like no agenda. But like the problem is there's no agenda sometimes. There's no plan. Like there's no point B to get to. And like some of the episodes like drag, like this episode with Snoop Dogg wasn't like fun. You know what I mean? Like not fun, but like it was nothing. You know what I mean? Like I like Rogan's philosophy. I love Tony Hinchcliffe's philosophy. But when Tony gets on the podcast, it's like not amazing podcast because Tony doesn't care about being on it. It's just two friends shooting his shit. And like, honestly, like, see, me and Rogan podcasting, we could say anything. Like, our non-podcasting conversation would be the same as our podcasting conversations. But Tony Hinchcliffe conversations with Rogan on a podcast, they're going to have to be a little watered down because Tony's point of view is it's like, not his point of view, but like the way he's not as exactly... He's a little right wing for the typical conversation, and like a conversation where Rogan could go a little to the right, and like that's the thing. Like me and Rogan are not committed to the right or the left, and like that's the one thing that separates us from everybody else. Everybody else who's not to the right or the left considers themselves like a libertarian, and like I don't know, I don't do that shit. But so fucking, let's start with Neil Young. So like Rogan has the podcast, so he has to be mad political. He can't say fuck Neil Young, but like. Neil Young was everything that's wrong about the world right now. Whether you agree with Neil Young or whether you would disagree with Neil Young, what he basically said was, I don't agree with you, so I want you silenced. It's not like Rogan is a bad person. Like, if you can't coexist with Rogan, then you can't coexist with anybody. Like, the only people who don't like Rogan are people like me who want Rogan to open the door for him, and he don't open up the door for them. It's like, if you want something from Rogan and you can't get it, that's why you don't like Rogan. Unless you have standard, and also the crazy people don't like Rogan. But so, all right, so Neil Young, here's what's wrong with you. You say, I want him, I don't want his, if he's going to be on Spotify, I want to be on Spotify. When Rogan would get him on he would get him on the podcast in an instant, and Neil Young could refute anything he disagrees that Rogan said with. And Rogan would be happy to do that. And Rogan likes Neil Young. Like his whole story about how he was like security guard it was his last security guarding event at a Neil Young like concert. Like he would be more than happy to do that. And not only that, but Rogan could come on with Neil Young could come on with his scientists. So you think that Rogan has bad scientists? Who are your scientists? Bring them on. But that's the thing. Neil Young scientists, we all know who they are. It's probably Fauci. Like, that's the only scientist he can name. And I'm not acting like I know scientists. And Rogan only knows scientists because he does the podcast. But if you don't want to say that these scientists are no good, okay, come on with better scientists. And you've already seen what these other scientists said. So, okay, say better things. Like, you get the point. But But Fauci is his only scientist, and he can't get Fauci on the podcast because Fauci has owners. Fauci has people who be like, "Oh yeah, you can't go on that podcast." Like, I mean, he's like, not to say that Fauci isn't a smart human being, but I mean, he's hired. Like, I mean, he gets a paycheck for that shit. So I mean, he's gonna say whatever the narrative is, and like, it's like I don't want to act like a conspiracy theorist. I know anything, but like. The people who own the pharmacy companies probably own the cable news network. So they all want you to get vaccinated. That's how this shit is. Like, I don't know. And I just got vaccinated because I'm getting vaccinated for a wedding. I'm about to get my second one coming up. And me and Rogan were both anti-vaccine Donald Trump lovers. It's the stupidest shit ever. And I knew both of them were going to happen before they happened. All right. So I was saying that I don't like the Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe podcast. I still like them because I think they're both entertaining. But so fucking one thing that they said on the podcast, they were talking about, Rogan said there's nothing worse than losing a UFC fight, like any sport. And I totally agree with him that he's right. But so Tony Hinchcliffe, then the point he made, he was like, what about throwing an interception late in the Super Bowl? And what Rogan's response was, he was like, yeah, but it's worse because fighting is an individual sport. The other one is a team sport. And I know Rogan would agree with this. That's actually why the other one would be worse, because it's like, it's one thing to let yourself down. It's another thing to let the whole team down. You throw a pick at the end of the game in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, you let the whole team down. But the reason why losing a fight is worse is because there is nothing worse than losing a fight. Like, I mean, it's one thing if like the individual sport was golf, then I'd rather lose like a PGA championship than throw a pick at the end of the Super Bowl and let my whole team down. But losing a fight is the worst. So then when it's your career and it's your pride, like losing fight is That's why losing a fight is worse. But it's not for the reason of because it's individual sport. All right, so yeah. All right, so I have a unique perspective on abortion and same-sex marriage. And like I don't like act like a political person. I just like kind of like my perspective on this shit, and I know that Rogan will have the same exact perspective as me when he hears this. So I think homosexuality is not a sin, but I think same-sex marriage should be illegal. And I think abortion is a sin, and I think abortion should be legal. Like, and I'm not judging no one for getting an abortion, but like, I don't think humans should be getting abortions. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. But people have situations, like even if it's not like people always point out like, well, someone was raped. Like, I think if someone was raped, they should definitely be able to get abortion. But even if they weren't raped, like, I mean, whatever reason someone is for getting abortion, I'm not judging them. I just think that it's a sin that that person has the right to live with. I'm a weird person though. I think killing a bug is a sin. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that you're not supposed to kill life, but and I'm not saying that that's what the person's doing, but I mean, it's an uncomfortable thing to have an abortion, I think, but I'm not judging anyone for doing it. Like, you got to do what you have to do. So Ben, and I don't want like that last line. I don't want, that sounded gross, but all right. So that's the problem with podcasts. Like, and that's why I wish like I could fucking edit. Like, that's why I want to script this shit. And I did a scripted podcast when I was out in Los Angeles, but I can't read my shit off of a fucking piece of paper like that. Like some people, like, and I rewrote it a million times. My muscle memory was good. Like, I had it down pat. Like, Trevor Noah could fucking read off a teleprompter. Like, he wrote it. Like, and it's something he even write and he's seen for the first time. I just can't do that shit. So I'm trying to just fucking kind of riff, but you say like you don't get the point across perfectly and like whatever. So all right, so Ben Shapiro was the one who gave me my view on why we shouldn't have same-sex marriage. We should get the state out of marriage. Like, why have more marriages that are just getting the state involved? And like, I don't know shit about marriage, but Ben Shapiro said that you get 2 certificates, one from your religious institution and one from the state. So fuck the state one, just get married through religious institutions. And the state should only acknowledge marriages if they have a kid involved, because it's for the best of everybody if 2 people have a kid stay together. So all right, so you want to give tax breaks to people for being married, only people who are married with the kid. You have someone like Larry King, didn't get like 5 divorces. Like, if you don't have no kids with those wives, like, who the fuck cares about them? Like, just like not let the state get involved. And then there's no ugly divorce at the end. And then you don't have this fucking, all these, like this whole business of divorce courts and stuff. Like, it's all stupid. And like, if someone is well off and like their wife, like all of a sudden can't live off of them anymore, like make him provide housing and like food for like a couple years, like $50,000 a year. Not like what Rogan said with Dave Foley is the most ridiculous shit ever. Dave Foley was on news radio when he got in his divorce, making more money than he's ever going to make. So then now he's no longer on the show, but making that type of money. It's not even it's not even logical. He can't pay that. Even if he was a good person and wanted to keep paying his wife, which I don't think he should have to pay her 20, 30 years after they were married. Like, it's crazy he has to pay her, but he has to pay her this ridiculous percentage of the news radio money he was making that he's not making anymore. Like, it's literally not possible for him to pay her. It's crazy. So it's just, the whole thing is just get state out of marriage. So that's why we should have same sex. If you want to get married same sex, you do it just through a private institution. Like, I don't know shit about anything, so I don't want to talk like I do. But Shapiro was saying that there's liberal churches or whatever, liberal religious places that people trying to get a same sex marriage could go there and do it. So everyone could just get married through their religion. So that's that. And then abortion, I think I covered it before. Like, I mean, I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I think that it's a necessary evil. Like, I think it is. And like, if someone wants to get an abortion and someone is willing to give it to them, like let them do it. Like, I'm not trying to stand in their way. All right. So I feel like I'm talking too fast. Other than that, it's not bad. So the next one is free speech on social media. So what Rogan said, he was like, don't delete Trump. And right after he said it, he was like, you can even tell, I don't know whether he like, this is on the podcast with Del Catrusso. I don't know whether he like totally rebuked it, but like you could see he didn't believe it. But he was like, don't delete Trump, just remove the comment of voter fraud. But I don't even want the comment of voter fraud removed. I want Trump totally allowed on Twitter and Facebook or wherever the fuck he's on. I don't know what he's on. It's probably Twitter. Have him there and don't have his comments censored, because then if you censor his comments, he doesn't look as stupid as he actually is. And I don't want to call Donald Trump stupid. Like, he's probably smarter than me. But like, I mean, a lot of the shit that he posts is stupid. And fucking, like, I don't want to like have the crazy shit that he posts not posted, because then if I was going to his page and then see all that shit, I might think he was like rational. So like, here's my whole thing. Like on Facebook, like people are going to Facebook. I don't know what causes it, but like one thing that a lot of people are saying was COVID wasn't real. It was all the 5G towers. And maybe it's right. I think that it's crazy and that's ridiculous. And I don't believe that for 1 second. So I don't want those comments deleted. I want whoever's posting that shit, I want to see it so that like now I know to flag your account. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, that was that person who was talking that nonsense. So now like instead, if I don't see that shit posted because Facebook doesn't agree with it, and who the fuck is Facebook to determine what's factual and what's not factual? So I'm like, I'd rather just see it and determine for myself how insane or rational a person is. And like usually, like all the insane shit is the shit that would get deleted. So like, here's how they should do it. And like, this is like the idea I've had for mad long. I heard Doug Tressel saying that fucking Elon Musk was going to do this with Twitter, how he was saying you could pay for a verified check mark. But what they should do is they should have levels to check marks. There should be the same blue check mark that they have right now, a public check mark. Like if you're a public person who's reached notoriety and they know who you are, then you have a blue check mark. But there should be a red check mark for personal people that like you pay like $100 and now you set up your ID and you set up your what's the other one? Oh, a financial institution. Like, you know how like they send like 1 cent or 2 cents to like your account. So you have like and then you like you say how much they put in your account, like to verify. And then that's how you become a real person. So then on all these social platforms, you would have the public people and then you would have the real people. So then like if people are trolling from anonymous accounts, you could just delete the trolls, anonymous trolls. You know what they are. All right, cool. We took a little break. I'm just going to kind of, so where I was talking about like how I just think mental health is an absolute farce. Like it's become a big business and like people could say what they want. Like, I mean, this is what life is, mental health. And like Rogan had a Russian dude on the podcast this one time and he nailed it. Like I knew where he was getting when he started talking about how there's one group in the village where he's talking about where they're depressed and one group that lives like fulfilled, happy lives. And one group lives is in a village and they all have money and fucking they all sit around with no purpose drinking all day, and then the other people live off the land and they move around and they're the ones who are good and the ones who live in a village are depressed. Like it's so fucking obvious. Like the feelings of depression are real. It's just the whole I'm in a depression is a farce. And like, I don't want to knock people who go through depressions because I know many people go through depressions, but it's just everywhere you go, it's everyone in motherfucking depression. And like fucking I started noticing when at one of my Cheesecake Factories, everyone's like, yeah, I just got out of a depression. Like, yo, we were just like smoking trees together like a few days ago. Like, and like, I don't want to knock these people's feelings and shit, but it's like, that's what life is, you know what I mean? Especially like we fucking serve tables all day long. It's a depressed fucking life. Like, I mean, it's and there's so many factors that go into it, but the industry wants you to y'all be going through depression because then it feeds you the meds and it gets you going to the therapist. Like, you think your therapist wants you getting better? Like, your therapist wants you coming back. Like, they need you coming back. Like everyone after I went through my manic episode told me I needed a therapist. Like, yo, like, tell me, like, if, like, not to knock everybody, but like, yo, tell me what you think is wrong with me. Like, who would have a better point of view on me? My good friends who I've known forever, or some therapists who I have to, all they know about me is what I tell them about me and shit. Like, it's so fucking stupid. And like, I do, as you can see, I like fucking talking. So like, I wouldn't even mind talking to a therapist, but like, I wouldn't like how basically like all they're getting is like what I'm giving them and like how they're, like, there's mad shit I don't like about therapists, but like, I think that people get better therapy if people around them were willing to talk to them. Like, I just think that's what it's about. Like, talking to your loved ones. But like everyone said, when I went through my manic episodes, like therapy and medication, like those are the two same things I heard. I'm like, yo, everyone's fucking crazy. Like, I'm just fucking, and like, that's I don't understand how the manic episodes correlate with therapy and medication. Like, to me, like, if anything, like, it's like I have to take schizophrenia seriously. So, like, the manic episodes, they're fucking crazy. Like, I swear, like, when I'm in them, I'm like, yo, these are like spiritual awakenings. I'm like, this is like the fucking craziest shit ever. Like, I'm out here motherfucking tripping. My whole thing is trip of a lifetime, and I fucking go through trip of a lifetime 2 different times. I went through one in Los Angeles and one in Austin, and they were I tripped once in between. And like when I tripped, like the shit I was seeing when I was manic, when I ate the shrooms, I was like scared I was going to eat shrooms and never come back. But I was like, I trust I'm going to come back. And I came back. But when I was out there, it was like picking up right where the manic episode left off. And then the next manic episode came and like it picked up right where the other one. But like the things that like incite these, like one thing, like I was not working at either time. I had no social responsibility. So like I'm able to, like what I say is like being on my own frequency. Like I love being on my own frequency where fucking that's how I create my best shit. Like when I'm just vibing my own zone, like no responsibilities of anything. And then the other one was I felt like I made progress with Tony Hinchcliffe both times. One of them, I got to introduce myself to him at the Comedy Store. And the other one was after I got on Kill Tony in Austin, because even though it didn't go great, like I don't need these things to go great. Like I just need to be myself on stage so that Tony Hinchcliffe knows who the fuck I am, and he sees me like trying, like he knows, because he ain't gonna do this shit for me. Like if he brings my shit to Rogan, he's gonna bring it to Rogan for Rogan, because he's like, yo, like I know you're gonna be obsessed with this fucking kid, like I'm not gonna hide it from you, like, and unless he don't like me, like that's the only way. But I don't think he don't like me. I just think he thinks I'm a trash rapper for some reason. I don't understand why, but like the bits that I did, the last one was fucking amazing, yo. But like they gave it love. My comedy got off better last time than my rapping. But like, and like, it was like I sped it up because like I knew I had to get through that shit, because you only get a minute. I knew my shit was long, but that shit, like calling Karen's mother Barbara, like, yo, that shit's crazy. Like, that shit's my best comedy concept, yo. Like, that shit's fire, yo. Like, that's all my shit. Like, and like, I think my shit is funny, but not like make you crack up funny. That's like the only shit that get people laughing. And the place barely even laughed when I did that shit, but whatever. All right, so. And Tony said on the podcast with Joe Rogan that the Will Smith thing was what he thinks, where he was like, this is the definition of mental illness. And I totally disagree with him. I think like, and I don't think Will Smith was right for multiple reasons I'll get into, but like, to me, that's not what mental illness is. That's what just like being in the moment does. And like, I bet you Will Smith wishes he could undo it. He would undo it he wouldn't do it. But like what mental illness is what happened to Chappelle. Like that shit was crazy. Like how that shit happens is nuts. And that's what true mental illness is. But so there's like 4 levels to the mental illness shit. The level that's a farce, which is the depression, anxiety level. And like, I'm not trying to not like, I know those feelings. Like you just can't say, like the first time I ever heard someone say I have anxiety, like I almost like, I literally laughed. I was like, you have what? Like everyone, like other than the rappers who like rap about like how they're like the toughest person ever who's never been scared in their life, other than, and some of them probably are, you know what I mean? Like fucking, but other than the fucking, the fluke people, most people feel anxiety. Like most people get anxious and shit. Like, and that's what anxiety is. So the farce level, the lowest level is depression, anxiety. Then the next level above it is where I was at. Like, I don't know whether I'm at this level, but schizophrenic and the manic episode level, where like you're basically in another galaxy and like you're not like really like you're here, but like I don't know where the fuck you are. Like you might be in the real world, like, and we're in the fucking. I think this is like the low frequency existence where like we're all like slaves to the aliens. Like that's what my theory would be. And like I was in like the parallel universe where like your energy is higher and fucking and alien energy gets inside of you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I was abducted by aliens. Like, I don't think that's the case. But like when I was out there, I swear there was like alien energy in me. It felt like it's crazy. Like it's fucking nuts. But I don't think that's what it is. But like, that's why I love the psychedelic state, because I don't know what the fuck it is. And like, if I would bet, I would say it's something more than it's nothing. Like maybe it's just nothing. Maybe you're just on drugs, bro. You know what I mean? But I think that there's something to it. And, I don't know. But so that's that level. That's a real mental illness level, but like mental health level. But I don't know if they're like mentally ill, if they're the stable ones or we're the ill ones. And then the next level is like if you watch Kill Tony, like you see Jared Nathan, and he's like barely even on the spectrum. Like he's like mad present. But people like who are on the spectrum, that level where like they're autistic and shit, like that's a mental illness level. Like that's a level that is an actual thing. But like I don't want to say they're mentally ill, but it's a mental health level. And then the next level, my mom's sister, my Aunt Karen, before she died before I was born, and she had a head injury. She was in a car crash and her head got hit and she like forgot like everything she ever knew. That's another mental illness level. And like obviously CTE falls in somewhere in between like all those, but like those are like real mental illness. But like they want you to think that mental illness is depression, anxiety, you know what I mean? Because that's where the big business is. Like it's crazy. And like they use Simone Biles. Like even Simone Biles has mental health, and like you see how great her life is, but like is her life great? Does she even really love gymnastics? You know what I mean? Like it's just all she knows. Like all she knows is this life that's paved out for her. If anything, those are the people like that I would expect to struggle with mental health. But it's all far. So like to like what I've been saying for May long, to cure, and not to cure, but for depression, it's 3 factors: sex, love, and purpose. Those are the 3 things that kind of like feed the soul. If you have sex, love, and purpose in your life, you do not get depressed. But when you're like starving of those qualities, those trait things, you get depressed. You know what I mean? Usually 2 of the 3 of them are good. You know what I mean? But it's just a lot of people have nothing in their life. Like, I mean, other than like everyone has their kids, and like there's nothing more to live for than your kids, but you need more in your life than just your kids, in my opinion. Like, and don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, all you need is your kids. Like, I get it, but it's just that's not going to be the cure to your mental illness, your mental health. You know what I mean? Like, you need to set up more. But, okay. Here's the other thing. Mental health weighs down the healthcare industry. So like, I'm going to get into why I don't think healthcare should be free. But right now, a huge part of the healthcare is the mental health. Like, yo, my shit, after I went through my manic episode, I had no choice. I was held against my will. Like, I don't want to say like against, but it was against my will. Every single day I would beg them to let me leave, and they would not let me leave. And like, I wasn't like begging in like a crazy way. Like I would just answer the question, I want to leave because I'm not choosing to be here. But that shit costs $15,000 to our healthcare department. When in actuality, that shit should have to be all on me if I choose for that shit. Like it should have, like, it's weighing down the mental health care industry. Like, oh, one thing that about therapy, like this girl in my Uber, I have this note. So, and I drive Lyft, but like I call it Uber. Like it's crazy how like I call Uber, everybody calls it Uber. But so fucking like it's unbelievable how many people are in my car and talk, like I hear them talk like my therapist, my therapist. So this chick was talking about how she was talking to her friend about how she needs to get a new therapist because she was talking about how she keeps telling her therapist about how she keeps drinking, and her therapist isn't telling her not to drink. She was like, she's really just not holding me accountable. Like, yo, you gotta hold yourself accountable. Like, I'm able to break down what happened in that car. Like, fucking, it was such an obvious thing. She ruined it with the guy because she drank too much, and like she wasn't able to hook up with him because she was like, yeah, like you have to like leave and stuff. And she was like, it was because I was too drunk. And she was like, and she couldn't figure out why she keeps getting so drunk. Like, yo, you gotta be able to figure that out. Like, it's because I'm guessing you want to hook up with this dude, so you got anxiety when you were about to hang out with him, so you drank, and then because of that, it took you out of the moment, and all of a sudden it threw you off. That's what happened there. Like, and the fact that you need a therapist to break that shit down for you is nuts. But she's going to get a new therapist because her therapist isn't holding her accountable. And like, I don't want to like criticize this girl, but it's like life is about holding yourself accountable. Okay. And then another thing about when I was in the mental health place. There was people who were in there, and I'm not criticizing them because like not all people have health insurance, but they were in there because they were told the only way they could get the help they needed was if they followed what said those things that ended up in them in there. Why? Because that place, once you're in there, that place could keep you there. That's what those places could do. And then they get paid off of keeping you there, and they don't want to let you go. So then basically, if no one's actually flipping the bill for this, it's just adding up, piling up in the real healthcare department. That's why healthcare is expensive in America. So that's my first solution. Separate mental health care from regular health care. Then my next thing is why we don't need free healthcare in America. So first of all, if you're under 18 years old, you should have free healthcare in America. We should provide free healthcare to anyone under 18 or anyone in school. And then the other thing is, right now, Obamacare still exists. If you have no job, you could get Obamacare, you could get free health insurance. I'm pretty sure, because if I'm not working, like when I wasn't working, I was able to get insurance for free. And like my pops always sets it up for me, but he breaks all that down all the numbers for me because I want to fucking know the numbers, and they're ridiculous. And I'm always fighting him to fucking find a cheaper health insurance for me because I don't want to fucking pay all this fucking money every single month. So if you're making not that much money, and it's even better if you're making like $100 a year, you could get like good health insurance for basically $0. But so so the main thing we need to do is separate the employer from health insurance. What the fuck does the employer have to do with health insurance? We should get health insurance like we get car insurance on our own. Like Joe Rogan's opened up a comedy club. So what? He's opened up this comedy club. So now he's responsible for everybody's health insurance, and you know he's going to do it because he's a good person, but now he has to figure out health insurance for these people and shit. So here's the problem with getting through your employer. I worked with Cheesecake for 9, and this is not to knock Cheesecake. I love Cheesecake Factory. This is just the way the game goes. I worked for Cheesecake Factory for 9 years. I quit while I was out in Los Angeles. The day I quit Cheesecake Factory, I lose my health insurance. And like, what's it called? This actually does contradict what I was thinking before, because I was going to say because if you're without a job, you could have free health insurance, but then once you get a job, you lose the health insurance, and then you have to claim how much you're going to be making. So fucking, if I know I'm going to be making $50,000 in a year, I was on Obamacare, I was getting $100 a month. I was paying $100, like $180 a month. It goes up to like $470 a month. I have the paper here, but I'm not pulling it. So if I make over $51,000 a year, I have to pay $470 a month on the private sector for health insurance. If I declare below that, it's affordable. It's like $180 a month or something. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. But it should be basically, and like, and I told my dad to get me off of that because I thought I was going to make $51,000 this year through Lyft, but I don't think I'm going to make it. So, and then he checked the numbers, and I was going to have to pay $320 a month if I wasn't going to be on Obamacare, and I knew I was going to be on Obamacare the whole year. It would be $320 or it'd be $470 through Obamacare. So it's just, to me, that's totally unaffordable. Like, I don't ever use my health insurance other than these manic episodes where they make me use it, and fucking like, and what should happen is I should have to pay for the ER visit. Like, I should have to pay because like I should have to be stabilized like for a night, like for an ER visit, and then like in a room for a night, like $1,000 or so. But instead, whatever. But yeah, so those are the only times I use my fucking health insurance. Other than that, so I'm paying $470 a month without ever using it. That's over $100 a week. It's not affordable. And so we should be able to get good health care just for like $80-$90 a month, $80 to $100 a month on the private market. And it should be separated from like, and like, this is all like what Brent Shapiro was schooling on the Joe Rogan podcast. It should be all about, we should separate like cancer, heart attacks, strokes, that type of stuff from basic x-rays, from like x-rays should just be a private, like a regular, you go and you pay $50 for an x-ray. You break your arm, there's a place right next to it. You go and you pay for like $600 for a broken arm. And this way, everything would be less expensive in the medical health department because it's on a free market where there's free market where there's competitive fighting, and like not fighting, but like there's a competitive market. Like, and the way it is right now, like, and when I was trying to break the schools to my pops, he was like, do you know, like he was talking about this one facility, he knew someone, and he was like, it was $16,000 a night. I'm like, it was only $16,000 a night because they're able to fucking do that shit. Where like, if it was like a private a competitive market, probably been like $1,000 a night for that same healthcare. But people, the bill just keeps getting piled up because no one actually flips the bill. And like, the reason I'm so anti money programs because we have so much debt and like taxes are so high. Like, I mean, if we were a country of abundance, I'd be like, yeah, free everything. But like, why not just chip in? Like, that's the whole point. Okay. And the problem when I started working in Yard House, like I have to, and this is not to knock Yard House, but like it took me 30 hours a week for 9 months or a year to qualify for health insurance. And right when I qualified was when I stopped working there. So, and like, that's why it's not like the old school where like the older days where everybody stayed at the same job for mad long, like people bounce around jobs. So like, why have them lose what the health insurance they were working with? And I don't know shit about health insurance. Like, someone knows fucking health insurance could probably fucking school me on everything I just said. But like, it's just moving the problem. Like me and Rogan, I say we have the same perspective and everything. We're left wingers, but the conversation has moved so far left that now it's like we're in the right. You know what I mean? Like people look at us as right wingers, but we're not. Like we're not committed to any hard line. All right. So then free college tuition. That's another thing Rogan's all about, free college tuition. Like, why do we need free college tuition? Like, we need to get rid of colleges, in my opinion. Like, you look at me, like I went to Rutgers, like, and I only went to Rutgers because my parents paid for that shit. And like, they took out fucking home equity loans. Like I thought we owned our house. We didn't fucking own our house. The fucking bank owned our house the whole time. They kept taking home equity loans against fucking what we had on the house. So, but like, they're trying, you know what I mean? Like, that's like basically when you constantly owing money, that's what happens. Fucking, you're always paying interest and like fucking borrowing money from another place. So fucking, they take out home equity loans. So I'll pay for my college loans. I would have never went. And my brother knew about this program that I could get to Rutgers with like a 2.2 GPA. That's the only reason I even got to Rutgers. I go to Rutgers fucking, barely go to class because if first class notes is a place where they sell the notes. So if they sold the notes from the class I had, I wouldn't even go to that class. I'll just buy the notes. So you're going to fucking pay for someone like Stern Permick Worm to fucking go to school, fucking not even fucking going to class just to have me out at fucking Rutgers doing nothing all the time. And like, I know that a lot of people get better use of college than I did, but a lot of people, even people who got better use out of college, they still ain't doing nothing with their degrees. Some people are, but like the amount, like why fucking just send people to fucking school for 4 years and just pay for it? You know what I mean? Just eliminate the schools. There's so many places that you could get educated these days, like online. Like you could get like an Ivy League education online. If education is what you really want, like you could get that. And yo, here is the dirty secret that it's the truth, yo. You could get a good education for relatively cheap right now, but like people want to go to fucking private schools out of state for like $40,000 a year, go find themselves. And I'm not knocking the experience, but then they want to put that shit on the fucking taxpayer. Like fucking, if you go to a public school, like if you commute and anywhere you live, you could commute to a public school. The credits aren't that expensive. You're talking probably like between credits and books, $7,500 a semester, $15,000 a year. Max $60,000, probably anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 for 4 years. Like it's affordable. Like that's 1 year at some of those private colleges. So like, I mean, I majored in criminal justice. Like there's tons of communication majors, like fucking theater, like this. So, like it's so fucking ridiculous. Like the only shit that we really need college for, like that next level education is like fucking computer scientists and pharmacists and doctors and lawyers. And I know I'm missing a couple. I don't see it in my notes. I'm not thinking it at all, but engineers, I don't know if I said that, but like all those shit, you could have specialized schools for them, you know what I mean? And like schools where like they're working hands-on with people in the field, so they're getting like all hands-on training. Like no more fucking like literature, like basic literature, like everyone has to like take like math classes still and English classes. Like it's man stupid, yo. Like, and I started rapping when I was at Rutgers, you know what I mean? Like I'm happy I went to Rutgers, but like, I mean, eliminate like, and we don't even like the degree, like it's all for the tissue degree. And like, who even fucking uses, like some people use the degree, but like more and more now it's just the norm is you need a degree, and that's the only reason people get it, yo. It's stupid, man. And then, all right, so next one's universal basic income. This is something that Rogan's for. I don't know whether he's still like for it, and I don't know nothing about anything. Like, I don't know how finances work, but like, you can't have universal basic income when you're barely even paying the interest on the debt. Like, what, we have $7 trillion worth of debt and we can't even pay we're having trouble paying the interest. Like, I don't know nothing about finances, but like, it just seems, and we printed mad money for COVID. Like, that's another reason. Like, we just funneled money. Like, no one even, other than small business owners, no one got the hit for COVID because we just printed money and threw it into the fucking economy. Like, I don't understand how our economy hasn't already collapsed and is like a bubble that is fucking, that they're just dragging along. Like, that's what it feels like. And when I go manic, I get convinced that that's the truth, but it's probably not the truth. Like, but I don't know, but people are paying over 50% in income taxes and we could barely pay the interest, but people wants to give out cash for free, like, to people not working. It just doesn't make sense. And like, here's the thing, if you're going to give anything, give out resources, give out free, give out house stipends, and then give out, food stamp stipends. So like, don't give everyone $1,500 in cash. Like, yo, like, I might bet that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, you giving people money for anything. Like, fucking give $1,000 that is only good through landlords or mortgage taxes, and then $500 worth of food stamps to everyone. That would be better. But like, to me, sorry, I just had to lick my lips. My shit's made dry. To me, it's fuck was I about to say? Oh, universal basic income. It makes sense if you have a country that like doesn't have mad debt and has like an asset like oil that like it's everyone's asset, and the government could pay money to private companies to export this oil, but it's everyone's oil. So then once they sell it, like the money goes back to the people. Like, that to me makes sense for universal basic income. Or in the future, and I can't stress enough, I don't know shit about anything. Fucking in the future, when you have automation taking over humans' jobs, like, they're not going to have, everyone thinks like Steve Jobs is going to be, he's the one that died. I don't fucking know anymore. Whoever owns fucking Amazon, fucking can't even think of his name. But, Jeff Bezos, he's the new villain to everybody, but everyone thinks like he's gonna be a gazillionaire and everyone else gonna be like homeless. Like, that's how people rebel, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna keep like a house over people's heads, in my opinion, if certain people are just getting crazy rich. And like to me, like, that's fair. Like, fucking, if he's running everything and fucking just giving everyone, since he has automation going on and he owns it all, and everyone's getting enough money that could pay for food and housing over their head, then they could fucking do whatever the fuck they want with their time. And then they could still try to compete in the real world like he's doing, or they could just fucking let automation run everything and just chill all the time and create art or be depressed. Like, those are basically the two options where you're not working all the time. And like, I have a friend who he was saying like, when you can't eliminate like truck driving jobs because then people are going to be depressed, because I was like, why not? He was like, because that's how people provide for their families. I was like, yo, like, fucking, why not just, if the government's going to give you that money, if you're no longer driving a truck? He was like, but people, their like livelihood as a human being, their purpose is from providing for their families. It's like, yo, if you're going to have the state provide for you, you can't find purpose in driving a truck every single day. Like, that's bad purpose right there. Like get your life back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's your family's on the street and you have to drive a truck, then drive the truck. But if your family's getting the housing provided for them, then why would you rather drive the truck? Like, to me, that's a terrible place to find purpose, and like in a basic labor job. Like, it's because people are lost out in this bitch, yo, and that's why motherfuckers get depressed. All right, so then the next one is why people honk their horns. So Rogan was initially right with this one. He thought it was because like people just fucking hate their lives. And that's what it is, yo. Like, fucking, he had this one guy, he let him convince him. And now like every time, like he always mentions it. He's like, this is the reason why so people have road rage. It's because the cars are going at such a fast speed that we have a heightened sense of danger. Totally wrong. When we're in cars, we do not sense how dangerous they are until you actually get in an accident. Here's how you could think of it. Think of 80-mile-an-hour roller coaster, yo. 80-mile-an-hour roller coaster feels crazy, yo. It's scary, yo. Like, I mean, not scary, but like, to me, the only reason I'm not scared is because I know motherfuckers, they got that shit, like, I believe, like, I trust that they got it figured out that, like, the shit's not gonna get derailed. But if it could get derailed, I wouldn't go on those. Like, if you heard them getting derailed all the time, like, those shits are scary as fuck if getting derailed was a possibility. And that's what driving a car, like, is 80 miles an hour. It's like one of those getting derailed. But, like, our cars are so smooth, we don't fucking feel it. So we feel like mad comfortable in our cars, and everyone's a little fucking bitch-ass motherfucker and wants to honk their horn, give you the finger when, like, when you're not in front of someone. Like, you don't see people in real life just, like, accidentally, like, bumping into someone and someone just giving them the finger off of nothing. Like, it's people who fucking live these gay ass fucking lives, and they fucking hate their lives, and they barely even know how much they hate their life. And then the second you cut them off a little bit, they're honking their horn, acting like they never had to get over. Like, and like, I always notice it, but now that I drive Lyft, it's even fucking worse, yo. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have to get over like 2 lanes mad quickly, and I have a passenger in my car, so I don't want to like go the longer way, and I have to cut in front of someone, and I do it, but they honk me anyway. Why? Because they maybe had to hit the brake. And then I'm in the other position all the time. People always cut me off when I'm on the road. And my rule of thumb is, I don't honk anybody for cutting me off, but like I'll honk you if we're trying to make a left at like we have like, we're supposed to be in the middle of the intersection, and you're not going to the middle of the intersection. You're just sitting there at the light, and then we don't go in, and then it turns yellow, and then it gets red, and I don't get to go because you fucking weren't in the intersection. That's the type of shit I'll honk over. But not because someone's fucking trying to get over, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never fucking honk at that corny ass shit, yo. And like, what makes me the man? So fucking the other day, like, I'm driving, fucking this car is about to go over the street. He has enough time to get past me, but what happens is people on the other side of the street are walking across the crosswalk as he's trying to fucking get over. So fucking he gets stuck in front of me. I have to hit my brakes. So fucking I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, I see what's going on. I could have been that person, you know what I mean? So fucking, I just hit my brakes. I don't think anything of it. He throws up his arms at me like this. Like, I'm the only motherfucker out of this world who didn't honk you for that shit. And you're doing that, so I fucking gave him the fingers, because that's what gives me road rage. People's corny ass road rage, yo. You're gonna fucking throw your hands up at me when I don't fucking even honk you? So then I realized, I can't be giving people the finger with fucking passengers in my car. But that's what makes me, like, when people honk me, I honk back at them. Like, I can't with people, yo. They're the worst. Like, they're really the fucking worst. And it's because it's like, they leave work and the managers just bitch at them when they're on their way out. Like, who the fuck do you think they're going to take it out on? They're going to take it out on the fucking other person on the road. They're not taking it out on their manager. All right, let's see how I'm doing on time. Okay, yeah, kind of right where I want to be. All right, so art is not a meritocracy. That's what, like, the statement is. Like, and like, Rogan swears is, and like, it's funny because like Rogan like cites this one conversation with Ali Wong, and like, I love Rogan. That's the only reason I'm shitting on him so much, because like, I know he's gonna agree with me and all this, and this is what he might not agree with me on. Maybe he'll agree with points, but he won't agree with it altogether. But art is not a meritocracy. And like, he was like sitting with Ali Wong, and he said Ali Wong was saying how like, yeah, like, I think it's a meritocracy. Rogan's like, I think you're right. Like, I wish David Lucas, before he ever got on Kill Tony, before he became a regular, was next to them for that conversation. Like, he would have fucking been, he would have said what I would have said. Like, which basically, you need someone to open up door for you. Like, he saw, like, you see Hans Kim right now as a motherfucking opening up arenas for fucking Rogan, which like comedy is so stupid. Like, not comedy, but like, like, it's not, you're not supposed to fucking do a set for 25,000 people in these fucking biggest arenas and expect to like actually make people, like, real humor happens in the moment. Like, that is not set up for like real humor. Like, to me, like, it's a cool show, you know what I mean? Like, I like Joe Rogan, I'll go see him perform, you know what I mean? And I'll go see the people he rocks with. Like, I'll be entertained by the shit he's saying, but like, I'm not like cracking up, like laughing. Like, but so like these big theaters, that like, to me, I'm like, that's just stupid. Like, I mean, it's awesome to do, but like, I mean, I don't understand how anyone could like enjoy that as like a fucking, I was like, oh my God, what a comedy show. That really made me laugh. But so Hans Kim, like, like, it was perfect time with him. And I think Hans Kim's minutes go hard as fuck. You know what I mean? I think he'd be killing shit on Kill Tony, yo. I think he's nice as fuck with comedy. But if he wasn't on Kill Tony, he wouldn't be opening up for Rogan right now. He'd be living in his fucking van doing the same open mics that I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's funny because the first open mic I ever did, he was at, and that was the last one I seen him at. And like, and that's another thing, like Tony Hinchcliffe, he was saying, like, he was saying on another Rogan podcast, and like, I know I be shitting on other Tony Hinchcliffe podcasts with Rogan, but that I just hold him to high standards, you know what I mean? But like, he was saying on another one how Hans Kim, no, he didn't mention Hans Kim, he didn't say the name because he didn't want he didn't want to be like he was throwing him under the bus, but he was saying that Hans, he was like, I have a friend of mine who I told him, you gotta stop doing these shows, you gotta stop doing open mics. And like, he was talking about Hans Kim. So like, and I agree with him to a point, but like Hans Kim, like that's like what his life was. Like he kind of, those are his friends and stuff. So like, he would like, if you're going to go out, you might as well fucking go out and perform, do open mics. So, and he was living in his van. So like, I mean, if I was Hans Kim, like, and living in my van, I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather just go to open mic, do a set, see my friends rather than just staying in my van all day. But see, like what I was thinking back then was like, what Hans Kim should be doing is like getting on all these other shows. Like there's mad shows that they be running at like the Creek in the Cave and all these other places where like once Hans Kim had already been on Kill Tony for a while at that point. Like you should just get on these shows where there's people at the show like fucking spectating and shit. Like they're like all these shows like the chick Bianca be running them. Like and she like that's what the real work is in the game. Like what she does, fucking running mad shows, yo. Like that's what work is. Like working on your craft it matters, but like that's not work. Like fucking like Rogan has people like Kevin Hart, like, and I love Kevin Hart, you know what I mean? But like, he has him on a podcast, like, dude, you're just the hardest work ever. Like, yo, fucking serve tables for 12 hours a day. And then someone could tell the person who serves tables 12 hours a day, fucking do construction for 12 hours a day. And then someone could tell them, do coal mining for 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? But working on your craft, it shouldn't be considered work. Like when it's considered work, that's when you gotta step back from it. But the work is what Bianca does. She fucking runs mad shows and shit. But like in Hans Kim back then, instead of doing open mics, he should be talking to her about doing shows, you know what I mean? But like ever since that first day, like right when I did that open mic was when Tony was on the podcast. It was him and Ari Shafir. And then that was the last open mic I seen Hans Kim at, and now like the next week he's open up for Rogan. But it's all because of it's the same comedian. Like it's not like all of a sudden he became that much better, but it's just they open up the door for him. You just need someone to open up the door for you. And like that's the thing, like fucking so there's two levels to it not being a meritocracy. One of them is getting your opportunity. I call it being surface. Like if you're not surface, you're in the underground. It's like you're in the underground or you're on the surface. Like once you're on regular Kill Tony, you're on the surface. If you get on Joe Rogan's podcast, you're on the surface. Like he introduced you to the surface. That's what like promotion is. Like it's like the best promotion ever right now. Like I swear Rogan has the power that the record labels had in the 90s. He could introduce you to the world. Like that's basically what it is. But so the point is you either need a door like that open up for you, or you just need to be really good at building relationships. Like building relationships is the most important tool I think anybody can ever know. Like you want your kids to be better at building relationships more than you want them to be smart in life. Because if they're good building relationships, you live a fulfilled personal life and you'll have a good career because people always open up the door for people that they like. Like it's the truth. But who's going to do good in the underground? Like in the grind of the underground, it's going to be the people who are good at building relationships. I'm terrible at building relationships. Like because I don't like being fake, yo. And I don't like fucking just sitting around people doing nothing. Like mad people, like their rhetoric is that like when they go around, like they like love meeting people because people are so interesting. I think the opposite, yo. I think people are so fucking boring. And like you meet me, yo, I'm mad boring. Like I just sit there like I don't have nothing to say. If I want to say this is the space I want to say my shit on. And that's why I love the podcast, like Rogan's podcast from day one. I'm like, yo, it's finally an interesting conversation. Because the people who do talk like when I'm out in public are always the ones who are fucking annoying and have nothing interesting to say, yo. Like that's what it is to me. But then there are people who are like interested, people who are like good talk, but like there's a balance. But like for the most part, the people fucking yap ear are the fucking annoying ones. But so in the underground, like the same people who would do good in real estate are the same ones who do good in underground comedy. Like I was saying, Bianca, and like not to say Bianca cherry picks the people that she likes. Like I think she does. Like I see who she be picking for the shows. I think she does a really good job picking for the shows. Like and she gets funny people on. But like obviously she runs mad shows. Who's Bianca gonna get on the show? She's gonna get people that she knows that she likes, as long as the comedy's pretty good. So as long as your comedy is good and you're good at building relationships, you will thrive in the underground. And like that's kind of what underground grinding is. And like another one, like it's what the rap game was. Like it's building relationships. Who's running the shows? You want to get to know them. But like it's just that's the world, you know what I mean? Like, and who do I think would be, and I think Bianca's funny, you know what I mean? Like, this is not like a knock on Bianca. This is like praising her for like doing all the grinding. But who do I think would be good at real estate? I think Bianca would be good at real estate, you know what I mean? Like, she's a fucking people's person and shit. So like, basically, that's one level to it. You need the door open up for you, or you need to be good at building relationships. That's the one level. And then the other level, why art is not a meritocracy, is because art is not supposed to be a meritocracy. So you hear like art is in the eye of the beholder. And like the reason people say that shit is because like it's not about who's technically the best. It's about whose art you feel. And like everyone took that to like the next level and just like draw a line. Like you draw a line on a piece of paper. People are like, oh, it's like auctioned off for like $1 million. And they're like, you see the soul in the line, the colors, like, I don't know, bullshit. But so art is not supposed to be meritocracy because you just like what you feel, yo. Like, I'm not the best rapper ever. I'm never going to be the best rapper ever, technically. But fucking Rogan's going to love my shit. Rogan's going to think I'm his favorite rapper ever. Why? Because he's just going to fucking relate to the shit I say. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it's like, it's the way I relate to shit he says. He's going to relate to my rhymes. And so here's another reason why art is not meritocracy. So I go to these open mics, and on 420, everyone does a joke about 420. Like everyone's like, oh, everybody's smoking all day for 420. And like, not to knock the open micers, because I think the open micers here are good, but everyone's doing the 420 joke. Oh, so high for 420. Like, it don't matter how good you technically write that joke. I just think it's corny. Like, I just think that like 420, like celebrating the holiday is corny. Like real weed smokers just smoke all day, every day. Like, so that whole thing is just, it's corny to me. So it doesn't matter how well every single year you could write a new 420 joke, but it's never going to hit with me if you have that same rhetoric. Like, so then you have the people who put their gender pronouns in their profile. Like, not to knock someone puts their gender pronouns in their profile, but if you put your gender pronouns in your profile, like, I'm not blackballing you. I'm just saying none of the shit that you write and create for comedy is shit I'm going to find funny. You know what I mean? Like, I just know right off the bat, I've seen all I got to see, that I just don't think the shit that you create is going to be funny to me. Like, it's going to have rhetoric that just doesn't hit with me. So basically, it don't matter how good you get at comedy. I'm just not going to find your shit funny. Like, I have friends who have never did comedy who could fucking make me laugh more. Someone like that can make me laugh, like, straight up. What else? Okay, so here's the perfect thing. Ron Artest versus Kobe Bryant. So that, and it's RIP Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? Like, everyone is gonna, like, Kobe Bryant's now everybody's favorite basketball player because he died. But when they were playing, Ron Artest was a lot of people's favorite basketball player. But he, like, you would never pick Ron Artest first on your team because Ron Artest doesn't score as much as Kobe Bryant. Like, Kobe Bryant is the better player. But Ron Artest, you could just love watching the passion he plays with. Like, when he goes up for rebounds, just fighting on defense. Like, I mean, everyone loved Ron Artest, and that's the whole thing. It's Ron Artest. If there was no score kept in basketball, then Ron Artest could be people's favorite player. It could be the player people pick first on their team because people love watching play. But in a real game, you're going to pick Kobe Bryant first, and that's why sports is different than is a meritocracy and art isn't. So you take track and field. That is the ultimate meritocracy because they keep time, like, it's legit time. But basketball is like a legit meritocracy, but art is not supposed to be meritocracy. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, a lot of the better people do like surface to the cream does get to the top a lot of time, but it's not as much of a meritocracy. Like, and another thing about meritocracy, if it was a true meritocracy, it would be each art would be an Olympics. Like there would be a rap Olympics, there would be a comedy Olympics. And like, it's funny because I'll be saying this, like pound for pound, who the person who I think the best comedian is, and in a comedy Olympics, and be tough because he has a lot of pounds, David Lucas. I think if you do a comedy Olympics where you do roasting, you do crowd work, you do improv, you do a short set, you do a long set, I think David Lucas is the hardest in the game right now. You know what I mean? Like, and he'll win that, but that doesn't mean technically he's the best for Rogan to bring around to theaters to open up for him. And I think he would probably have an amazing set for Rogan to bring around theaters. But I'm just saying, just because he's the number one, like I'd rather see a Dave Chappelle or a Tim Dillon set than a David Lucas set. I love David Lucas, but those other people I think are better for specific stand-up. But I think David Lucas will win the Comedy Olympics. I think Busta Rhymes will win the Rap Olympics. I think Busta Rhymes is the best rapper of all time. And like, not only the best rapper of all time, he's the best technically at the craft, and he has the best body of work. He was doing it from when it was that old school sound, and he has like the best updated formula. Like, he's nicer than young cats these days. Like, he's updated his formula better than anybody. Like, Busta Rhymes is like the goat of all goats with this rap shit, yo. Lyrically, I'm the nicest, yo, but fucking Busta Rhymes is like, who's actually the best at this shit? Busta Rhymes is the best at this shit. All right. So then next is the way Rogan talks about like how he just, you got to sit there and force yourself to write. Like, I can't even listen to that bullshit anymore. Like, and like, I love Rogan, you know what I mean? And like, if you were him, like, you got to do it, you know what I mean? Because it's your profession. That's what art is a profession. But I hate that fucking the war of art mentality. Like, if art is such a war, unless you're doing it as your profession, like, just step away from it, yo. Just like live life for 6 months and then you'll be inspired again. Like, in those 6 months, just jot shit down. Like, when you're out, like, if you're a comedian, jot funny shit that happens to you into your iPhone. Like, everyone that creates does it. Like, and let that shit build up for like 6 months and then sit down with those seeds. Like, that's what I call the well of inspiration. But like, and I'll get to that, but like, it's the idea of just sitting down to a blank canvas, I think is just the worst uninspired strategy ever. And it creates uninspired art. Like, and like, I love Rogan, but like, to me, Rogan is at his best artistically when he's dealing with bullshit from every angle, yo. Like, if he was stuck in the trap of life, he'd be creating better than he is right now. But like, I saw him perform live and like at the Vulcan, and it sounded like someone who sits, like, it was like half inspired. Like, it wasn't bad because I love Rogan, you know what I mean? So I liked it. Like, I could sit there and watch him do it, but like, I was just sitting there cracking up. People are sitting there cracking up. I'm like, yo, like, and I'm sitting there thinking, if Rogan hired people like me, open micers, and had us each like fucking pay us each $10 an hour, I mean $20 an hour, and just listen to his podcasts, he should have us timestamp every seed or every time he makes a joke, because he's funny as hell on the podcast. Wait, because real humor happens in the moment, and there's mad moments on the podcast that create the humor. And if he just timestamps all those and goes back, like, he don't have the time to do it, but if he has a timestamp for him, and then he sits down with those timestamps and goes back to listen to all of them, he would create a super inspired bit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think I love the idea of sitting down with seeds. Like, I don't like the idea of forcing yourself to write. Like, it's my philosophy. But like, I mean, and I'm not saying my philosophy is right. I just think that we're better with one amazing album from every single person than 20 albums for every single person. You know what I mean? Like 20 uninspired albums. Like, everybody thinks you have to just overcreate. Like, I mean, and that's why I love the idea of starting comedy, because I said the idea of the well of inspiration. And like, that's what this shit is. It's like untapped resources. Like, I had, before I started rapping, when I got struck with the rap vision, all of a sudden I'm more inspired than I've ever been. I'm like, I have ideas flowing to me. Why? Because it's a new well of inspiration I never tapped into before. Then I build them all, like, bring that shit to life, and then I start getting a little dry. It's not writer's block, in my opinion. It's just your well is dry. Like, it's just that shit how it goes. Like, I used to be able to rhyme, rap, and crack all the time. Like, you do that a couple times, like, you can't use those rhyme phrases no more. You know what I mean? Like, how many times can I rhyme and times? You know what I mean? Like, you can't do it all the time. So then, like, all of a sudden, rhymes I thought were genius, I'm like, oh, I can't, like, go back to the same shit. And then oh, so I start doing comedy and fucking I'm man inspired again. And like when I got the idea to do comedy, like of course I was like, yo, like it wasn't like I was like, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to do this. I was like, I know how to do. I could. That's why I don't want fucking. That's why I don't want to script it because I do the. I was like he was like. I was like he was like. And I fucking like when I script my fucking. When I do my comedy, like I don't do that shit because I'm not working my shit out on stage. I go out there with hammered out material so that I don't have to do that. He was like, I was like, he was like, I was like, but when I fucking just sit here and riff, I do that shit. So where the fuck was I? But yeah. You get to, oh, so I started doing comedy. I was man inspired. So now, like, I have like a garbage bag of shit that like I haven't even tapped into, and that's from the well of inspiration. That's all comedy shit, and I have garbage bags of podcast shit. You know what I mean? And like, if I wrote down like half a bunch of stuff that's in those bags, like the podcast stuff, is the stuff I'm talking about right now. It's just stuff that like I wrote it down, like, and I know like I had to go back and like check it out, but it's because I keep, if I don't do it, like if I don't do a podcast and if I keep thinking of podcast ideas, they're going to be the same ones over and over because these ideas actually exist. You know what I mean? You just have to bring them to life. That's what the creation process is. It's not trying to get water out of a dry well. You know what I mean? And like, it's like, think of like, you have gold wells, then you have oil wells, like they're different type of wells, but you can't like, if you got all the oil out of a well, you can't just keep going into it. All right. So then, Rogan, the whole thing, you find out what's funny on stage. Like, agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Like, and like I always think I know what's best. So like I know I'm hard headed, but like motherfuckers ain't gonna tell me my shit ain't funny. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just don't get it. Like, y'all ain't catching up. And like, I don't expect anyone to crack up at my shit. Like, I think it's weird when people crack the fuck up. Like, some of them, like, the main, like, I like doing my fucking rap. I have a rap routine and then I have a serve a tables routine. I like doing those bits on stage, but then I have 10 different sets I could float between. 8 of them, like, I've only done 2 of the other ones. And like, I felt like no one was really with it because like, they didn't really know me. So like, I did my manic episode set and like, it just, no one knew what the fuck I was talking about. When I was up there, I just felt like I was going through the motions. So I didn't really like doing it. And that time, like, I could feel like I didn't think what I was bringing was great. But like, my shit's funny, yo. And like, it's the same people who heckle at the comedians are the same ones who crack up. It's the fucking weird ass people. Like, and like, it's funny. Like Tony Hinchcliffe gets to watch his friends do stand up. That's funny. Like watching, if you're homies with William Montgomery, watching William Montgomery go on stage and do stand up is funny. But if I'm sitting there, like as an audience member, like, okay, like not even hard headed make me laugh, but just like, all right, yeah, I'm here to laugh. There ain't no routine that's really going to make me crack up, yo. Like the first time I saw Rogan, I loved it. I thought it was like as good of a comedy routine as you could do. It was like 10 years ago in the theater. And even afterwards, like when I was watching, I was like, I would just sit there like, oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I didn't crack up, like, but people crack the fuck up. But so people crack up, always crack up. If you have an ethnic, if you have like some type of ethnic joke, like where you do ethnic impression, it always gets some, yo. Like if you're a first gen Asian dude or if you're a first gen Indian dude and you do like impression of your pops on stage or your mom, it is going to crush no matter who you're with, yo, as long as the joke is decent. So does that mean that those are the only funny jokes? Nah, that's what works on stage. Sexual innuendo jokes hit at a higher clip than non-sexual jokes. So if you go up there with a bunch of sexual jokes, they're going to hit higher than the other jokes. So that's just how it goes. Like you're talking to drunk audience members. Like, and it's just my one homie, he's a good dude. He ran the mic, but like at the beginning of the mic, and I could already sense this dude like at a table across from me was mad annoying. And when he was doing the intro to the mic, he was like, feel free to say whatever you want in the crowd, like heckling's a part of it. I was like, what? Heckling's a part of it. I was thinking, and Ryan was thinking that this kid was like, his eyes slipped. He was like, oh, we're allowed to heckle? And like, I was like, oh my God, you just fucking gave this kid the green pass. Because like, I don't want to be out there doing my shit and have to deal with someone's bullshit. Like, that's another thing. Like, to me, that's just bullshit, yo. Like, it's one thing if like the comedian goes into the crowd, then you're knocking down the barrier, you're opening up the floodgates. But like, if you're just up there and you get like the fact that anyone will heckle or like even like throw in like ad libs, like just fucking let the comedian get their shit off. Like people are the worst. But this kid, like he like oh my God, his life was complete when he said that he could start heckling. Like, and like he wasn't really heckling, but like he was cracking up at everything, yo. And luckily he was gone by the time I got there. But I'm like, yo, this dude ain't gonna like my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want this dude to laugh at my shit. Like, I want people to just like sit there, watch my shit, and like be like, oh yeah, like that was cool. Like people, I've seen a couple times when I'm doing stand up, people fucking put out the cell phone cameras and like camera taped it. Like, I like that. You know what I mean? Like, fucking do that shit. Like, fucking that shows that you like it. Like, I don't need you cracking up. Like, it's just weird to me, yo. Like, it's just the idea. Like, if I want to laugh, like, I have funny friends. Like, I'll link up my friends and like fucking like back when I started smoking trees. Like, that was the hardest I ever laughed. We would like go out to the fucking the blunt cruising roads and just someone would say something. We would crack up for like half an hour. But I don't know. Rogan's weird. Rogan thinks comedy is like the funniest shit ever. And like, I know Tony Hinchcliffe, I don't know, but I believe if he was still in the trap of life, I've been rapping as long as he's been doing comedy. Let's say he's been doing comedy for this long and fucking, let's say he never did comedy. Let's say he just fucking never even found comedy, yo. Let's say he wants to laugh. There's no way he would fucking go out to a fucking comedy club, yo. Like, I know, I even heard him say before when he started doing comedy, fucking, he had never been out to a comedy club before he went and started doing it. And I was the same way. Like, I had never even gone out to a comedy club either. First time I ever did was when I went to Vulcan to see Rogan and friends, and he was part of the show. But it's just, it's not what makes you laugh, in my opinion. And I think Rogan's done more for comedy. Well, I got like 10 more minutes left. I think Rogan's done more for comedy than anybody has, yo. He's opened up the door for so many people, but then to get on top of that, what I think the disservice he does is fucking, he says, heckling, like he's always talks about comedians, how they have to navigate hecklers and that's part of the craft. And he's right, but you say that shit on the podcast and now motherfuckers think they got the green light to fucking start heckling and shit. And like, they're like, oh, I'm doing this guy a favor. I'm making him better. But like, people are so fucking annoying, yo. But, forget what else I was gonna say, but yeah, so that's that. And then what was I gonna say? I forget. And it's funny because like I listen to NBA Network in the morning, like because it's the playoffs right now, and Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine are mad funny, and like it's in the moment shit, but like they always one thing they crack up about, and I find it mad funny too, is NBA playoffs going on right now. Someone will smash someone in the arm going up for like a fucking layup, and they get called for foul, and they go like this. And so you lose all your credibility. Like you see the replay, and you can't believe how hard he hit him. And it's like, yo, that's the type of shit that makes me laugh, yo. Like, Kill Tony makes me laugh, but it's not good comedy on Kill Tony makes me laugh. Like, and some of their sets are good, but it's just when people be hitting Tony with some bullshit, yo. Like, when the person up there and they're not trolling and they're just full of bullshit, it's absolutely amazing, yo. Like, this one chick, she would not answer any questions, and Tony was, like, already about to send her off stage. He was like, fuming when he was asking these questions. He was like, what do you do at your brother's job? She goes, everything. And then his next thing, he was like, name one thing you do. She was like, anything. I was done. He was like, there she goes. She's been singing the rest of her life. He threw her off the stage. Like, that's the type of shit that's mad funny. Watching him navigate people's bullshit. Like, I could never do that show for a million reasons. Like, Tony does a good job hosting the show. But, like, one of the reasons I could never do it is because I could never deal with people's fucking bullshit. But he navigates people's bullshit really well. The worst in doing comedy is like, and I don't like when comics, like, I get why they go into the crowd because they do that shit because it's like what I'm saying, like the moment creates humor, but they try to create a moment, yo. And they always go into the crowd with bad intentions. The two most hacked things in the universe. And there's this one comedian, he must, like, he's always popping up on my page. I don't want to call his name out because I don't want to shit on people. But one of the things he says, these are the worst two things, and he does them all. What you do, what's your name, and what you do for a living. It is unfucking bearable. Like, if I'm at a comedy show, first of all, if I'm a spectator at a show, what the fuck do I care what fucking this other person's name is? And then if I'm at the show, the last thing I want to be asked is what I do for a living, yo. Like, that shit is so tired. Like, I want to forget about my job, not get clowned on while someone's on stage fucking clowning me for my fucking shitty ass job. Like, it's fucking, it's the worst, yo. Like, it's corny. Like, it really is. And then, like, people get like, they love it. They eat it up. You know what I mean? And, like, another thing about hecklers, like, I think it's unprofessional for someone to just derail their show because someone says something in the crowd. Like, I get you have to address it, but, like, if I paid to go to the show, I want to see the show. Like, just because someone over there says something random, like, I don't want to fucking see the show derailed. Like, stay on track. Like, that's just my opinion. But so the I just think it's corny when everyone goes into the crowd. I call it going into the crowd with bad intentions. Everyone's always trying to make fun of people in the crowd. Like, everybody always thinks you got a crowd on people in the crowd. Like, it's funny when someone like David Lucas does it because he does it really well. But, like, most people don't do it well. And it's funny. Like, and this is tying back into Will Smith. So I had an incident right before the Will Smith thing. And it's funny because I know who the fuck the dude was when he was on stage. But then later afterwards, I was like, oh, this is the dude from the fucking weight loss challenge. It was Trey Pack. So he goes on stage after me. And, like, I did comedy that time. So he was like, well, that was weird. And, like, I should just fucking accept it. But it's impulse. It's in the moment and shit. And, like, I was like, I said something. I was like, yeah, just do your set. Like, don't worry about me. So then we start going at it and shit. And, like, I'm like, yo, like, stop doing crowd work. Just do your set, dog. And he was 100% right. He was a crowd work. He was like, you were just on stage, dude. And, like, that's why I felt like an idiot. And I was like, I felt like I went home feeling like a fucking idiot. But what do I do with these open mics? I sit there pounding beers and shit because I'm just sitting there doing nothing. So fucking, it was just an impulse, like, to fucking, I was drunk. Like, I wish I could go back and not say anything. You know what I mean? So, but I said something, but it's funny because then the Will Smith thing happened. And, like, I felt Will Smith's, like, I feel for Will Smith. Like, he didn't like being the butt of the joke. Like, his wife was the butt of the joke. She looks at him and he's like, but the problem is it's wrong because he was at the Academy Awards. It was such a big stage. And number two, it's the same thing I was wrong because, like, we're part of the show. When you're Stern Worm, you go up on stage as a comedian, you're part of the show. Like, people can make fun of you. Fucking Will Smith, fucking, he's part of the show. Like, and that's Chris Rock's job to fucking roast him. But, like, if Will Smith is there and that same joke is this is just like a random comedy club, Will Smith to me is perfectly justified going on stage and smack Chris Rock. That ain't that bad. Leave my fucking wife's name out your mouth. Do your fucking jokes, dog. You know what I mean? Like, and there was even, like, a funny joke. I don't even get it. I don't know whether she has alopecia or not. Like, I don't know whether she chooses to fucking shave her head. I don't know why Will Smith is so obsessed with it. That's the one thing I don't know. Like, I mean, she seems fucking whack. But, like, and like that Tony was saying he's a mental illness. Nah, he's just trapped in a bad pattern. Like, I guess he just loves his chick, man, a lot. Has his kids, wants to stay with her. But I don't know well, all the dudes want to fuck her, you know what I mean? But she's out there killing the game and shit. But fucking but the whole thing is, I get the pattern he's in. He's trapped in a bad pattern. And it's just, it's not mental illness. You know what I mean? Mental illness is someone going on stage and tackling Dave Chappelle out of nowhere for nothing. Like, it's crazy to me that that's not the mental illness thing. So that Will Smith thing happens. And then what happens a week later? I'm at the Lucky Duck and it's mad funny that this shit happens. So the one dude is on stage and he makes fun of some kid in a leather jacket. So fucking the kid, like, in a leather vest. So all of a sudden you see some kid go around the corner and, like, throw his fingers up. So I was like, oh, damn, that dude is not trying to get clowned on. And this is an open mic where these kids didn't even know open mic was going on. They were there for a wedding. I don't know why they were at fucking some East 6th Street bar after a wedding, but they were there. And the one dude was wearing a biker vest with nothing under it. I don't know why he was wearing that shit, but he was. And, like, fucking, like, so it was so easy to clown on him. So the dude made a comment about his vest. So then he gives the fingers. So then he poked him one more time. I was like, oh, he's going to come up there. So then he was good. He restrained himself. They go up there, sits back down. A few comics later gets on stage, goes right to him with the fucking vest. And it was even him. It was his friend. All of a sudden you hear a commotion and his friend, like, started going toward the stage and, like, fucking he started, like, saying shit. And, like, mad people get in between, and he's like, and I feel the dude. He's basically like, he's just standing up for himself. Like, he's like, yo, stop fucking talking shit about my boy, and and all the comedians are like, it's a joke, it's a joke. But like, yo, you're making him the butt of the joke on stage, yo, and people don't like that. He's not even there for the fucking open mic, and like, to me, that's what real mental illness is, yo. It wasn't Will Smith standing up for his girl, yo. It's the comedians, like, it's a joke, thinking that you could stand on stage and say anything. Like, you should be able to talk about a group broadly on stage. I don't think that should make someone stand up. But if you make someone the butt of the joke, like, they're gonna get annoyed, yo. Like, that's how it is. Unless they're part of the show. If they're part of the show, like Stern Worm, I go to these shows, I'm part of it, like, whatever. Like, I had to agree people would clown me. But it brings me to fucking open mic I was at a few days ago. It's my favorite one. Shouts to my homie Dan Radin, or Dan Radin, I don't know how to fucking say his name. But he runs it at Friends and Allies Brewing Company. And there was, I like this mic because it's anything. So I rap for the comedians, you know what I mean? So like that, it's like, when I started doing comedy, I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to get more attention to my rap through comedy than I could through rapping. I was 100% right. So I go up there, I rap, the dude goes after me and fucking like, and he goes like, and everyone, like, the last time I was up on there, like, everyone always, whether I do rap or whether I do comedy, someone always says something about me afterwards. So it is what it is. Like, I don't care. Like, you could clown me if you want. But so the last time I was on, the dude, he made the perfect joke. He was like, was anyone else hoping it was actually it was absolutely terrible? He was like, it was good though. I was surprised. I was hoping I wasn't wrong. I was hoping it sucked, but it was good. But so then this time the kid went up on stage and was like, he was like, oh yeah, he was like, give it up for some offbeat rapping. So like, I didn't say anything, and then he was like, yeah, I was at a party the other day, and there was better freestyles at that party. I was like, what? I was like, you must have had the best rappers ever at your fucking party. He was like, what? I was like, I mean, you must have some amazing rappers, because I'm nicer than your favorite rapper and you're fucking trashing my shit. And then like, we were like going at it, and like fucking like, it's so funny because everything I was saying was killing, yo. Everyone was cracking up. And like, I was thinking I was killing harder right then than I ever did with my fucking stand-up act. But it was just everything that I think is wrong with, like, and I felt bad, like, cause I'm like, I know like I should need to be able to take it, but it's just so annoying. Like, when you get up there, you try to clown someone and you're not funny about it, yo. And like, the shit he was saying wasn't funny. And so like, I was just like, yo, I can't listen to shit. Like, whenever like someone's talking about me doing the sound, I'm like, yo, just tell a joke, man. Like, just do that. Like, be funny. Like, don't worry about me. And it was just going on the whole set. And it was the hardest I've ever killed doing comedy, but it is what it is. And like, but like, I didn't understand. Like, it wasn't funny. Like, and I'm like, yo, my shit's not trash. Yo, like, everybody be acting like my shit's trash. Like, when I'm on Kill Tony, like, my shit gets played off as is trash. Like, I don't say why everybody thinks my shit's trash, but my shit goes hard. But what time is it? 8:30. Kind of perfect timing. I got a couple more minutes. All right, so I'm not going to shit on anybody, but I just had to get this last thing out. Like, and like, if you love Kanye West, like, love him musically. Like, I know people love him. Kanye West is not a motherfucking genius, yo. Like, he is not a fucking genius. First of all, his lyrics aren't even genius. Like, his beats are amazing. He writes like dope hooks. Like, musically, he's incredible. But like, to me, his lyrics like aren't even that good. Like, and he said on Rogan's podcast, he was like, every rapper has rhymes they're ashamed. Not me, yo. I'm not ashamed of any of my rhymes. I'm proud of every single fucking bar I've ever written, yo. Like, fucking, he takes back man of his words, probably. And like, I've never heard any genius shit Kanye said. He always sounds like a fucking idiot when he speaks to me. Like, no offense to him. Like, he's probably a really good dude. He's probably like, man, interesting. He probably does have creative ideas, but being a genius isn't having creative ideas. It's about like the other day I was fucking walking in downtown Austin, and there was a crane holding this huge object above my head, like 30 floors high up, building a building. Whoever engineered that technology, whoever thought that would be possible and be safe to do, that's a genius. Whoever engineered cranes, that's a genius. Whoever fucking put together that crane specifically, those are like who created the technology for that crane. That's a genius, yo. No one in the entertainment industry is the biggest privilege ever. No one in the entertainment industry is a fucking genius. You know what I mean? Like, you could have like a great mind frame, but like, Kanye West not a genius. Sam Kinison was a genius. Joe Rogan's not a genius. Stern Worm's not a genius. No one's a fucking genius. Like, Hans Kim's not a fucking genius. Like, geniuses do genius shit. They fucking figure out math equations and shit. Yo, like, these are all fucking entertainers in the entertainment industry. Like, all fucking found art because they couldn't thrive scholastically. Like, it's just stupid to me. And I've never heard Kanye West say one thing that like made me think like, yo, he's got a point there. Like, that's some intelligent shit right there. Like, everything, it's always like, yeah, you give him a pass because he's Kanye West. But like, everyone says like he's a fucking genius. So, like, to me, it's crazy. And like, I love Jay-Z. Like, and I think, and Beyonce is technically what is great. She's technically great musically, but I think Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Beyonce make a trash brand of music right now. I think like they're the definition of it. Don't matter how good you are technically, if your shit ain't inspired, then your shit's trash. And like, I don't even listen to their shit. So like, I shouldn't be talking. Like, I was at the Creek in the Cave, as one kid was saying how Kanye West album is top 15 of all time. And I was going through, it was when I was in my Manic episode. That's the only reason I got into it. I was like trying to talk to people and fucking, I got into it. I was like, yes, top 15 album of all time. And he had a good point. He was like, have you even listened? I was like, no, I didn't even listen to it. I was like, you're right. Like, when you're right, you're right. Like, I didn't listen to it, but I haven't had to listen. Like, I don't think it's top 15 of all time. But like, if I listen, I bet you it's mad experimental. I bet you it's fucking trash to me, yo. All I want to do is hear people spit hot bar, like good lyric bars over hot beats, like 90s type beats. That's why I do that shit. No one understands why I do it the way I do it, but I do what the fuck I like, what I like to listen to when I was younger. Like, I like that headphones music, so that's what I create. So like, and that's what it is. And like, I mean, what they have to say is like, I ate these soup dumplings today, like for dinner. Like, whoever created, like, I understand why anyone puts soup inside of fucking dumplings, but whoever thought of the idea of putting soup inside dumplings, that's the only non-fucking genius. You know what I mean? Like, that's some genius ass shit. It works perfectly. It's crazy. You put like the sauce in there and mix it so good with the soup. Shit is too banging. So I guess it's everything. I guess like there was my overall synopsis of this would be, I got everything out pretty clear. There was times when like I just don't like how I said, like I was like, he was like talk too fast probably at times. I'll go back, see if it's coherent. Hopefully I could put this shit out. But if anyone viewed it, thanks for viewing it. And then that's another thing. Like, and everybody telling me along, like, you gotta fucking start doing your podcast. Like, I don't gotta do shit. Like, I do whatever the fuck I want. But like, the reason like I don't mind putting something out right now is because like I know Rogan would be not obsessed, but he'd be more interested to see my YouTube channel analytics, like, and what they look like post Kill Tony, what they look like pre Kill Tony. And like Kill Tony, like, it's crazy, like the Kill Tony bump, that's how Tony calls it. But I would never have done this shit before Kill Tony, because before Kill Tony there was no random traffic on my YouTube channel. Like, you could, and YouTube will show you your fucking views every single day. Like, there would be months if I didn't put out a music video where I would go months without any views on my shit. Like, and like ever since been on Kill Tony the first time, at least like 4 views a day. Then ever since the second time I Kill Tony, like there was like a nice, like, you could see it looks like a heartbeat, you know what I mean? But there's like a nice heartbeat afterwards and stuff. So like now, like if I did this shit before Kill Tony, it would legit, like, maybe this would get a few views because my friends want to see like what my podcast looks like. But I would get, if I put something out, it would get like 4 views, because there's no YouTube, they don't throw random traffic to you. You can't just put shit out consistently and expect to get traffic. Yo, you got to bring random traffic in. The first time random traffic was ever on my channel was when I put out the Bet the Process music video. And like, I didn't want to show it to my friends because I want to see if I could get any random traffic to it. And shout out to Rufus Peabody and Jeff Ma. Rufus posted it on his Twitter account. And since he has a check mark and people watched the Bet the Process podcast, they came into it and fucking watched the video. And I had 700 random views at the end. I'm like, those are the first random 700 views that ever went to my channel. And then, oh, it might have been after. Yeah, that was after the Kill Tony. But I was like, that's random traffic. Kill Tony, the first one, a few thousand views of random traffic. And then the second one was even better for traffic. But like, that's what it is. Like, so now I have random people every single day, like 8 to 10. Like, not, maybe not 8 to 10 people, maybe it's 8 to 10 views, but now random traffic going into my channel. So like, I'll put this shit out and like at least like 30 or 40 might reach some people, you know what I mean? Like, that's the difference between reaching the surface, you know what I mean? That's why I gotta get back on Kill Tony and shit. But more importantly, it's all about building a relationship with Tony Hinchcliffe, because as long as he sees me out here for years doing this, he's not gonna fucking, unless he just doesn't like me, you know what I mean? And like, he might not like me, I can't gauge it. I thought he liked me, but the way he be shitting on me on the podcast, like when I'm on Kill Tony, it seems like he hates me. But so Rogan, like, if he's like, as long as he knows sees who I am, he'd be like, yo, I can't deny this kid to Rogan. Like, I gotta fucking bring Rogan to his channel. And that's the beautiful thing about this electronic shit. Like, all he has to do is bring it to my YouTube channel and it's a wrap. You know what I mean? And I play pool like fucking how the kid. I'll fucking play some pool. Like, I bought it before the podcast ever existed. I bought a pool fucking junior year of college with weed money. You know what I mean? Fucking, we used to play, I played more pool in college than did fucking studying. And then the other thing, I fucking watched news radio when I was younger. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's just crazy. And then what happened, like, we're the both same person in terms of we thought people smoke weed were scumbags. Then we smoke weed and we're like, oh shit, getting high just feels good. But then we didn't want to do fucking harder drugs because we know we have addiction problems. But then we discovered mushrooms. We're like, oh my God, religion's real after all. You know what I mean? Like, and like, it's just, that's basically who me and Rogan are in a nutshell. Same motherfucking person, yo. And that's why he's going to love the kid, yo. Because I'm the kid he motherfucking talks about. And that's the podcast. And now I'm going to put on a little live performance on a different track. So, Trip of a Lifetime. Let's fucking go.